What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Print, Shoot, Repeat. So today I had a quick idea. I was like, we got this tiny barrel AR. This is a 4.75 inch AR-15 and 5.56. And I've heard a lot on the internet about this thing called keyholing, where supposedly if you have a very short 223 5.56 barrel, it's really not the optimal length. Anything below 10 inches is kind of really suboptimal for the use of 5.56 and 223 as a caliber. And a lot of people say that it keyholes, meaning when you shoot it at a certain distance, it will hit the target and it'll look like a key. The bullet flies through the air, the projectile does a little somersault or backflip and then hits the target facing up, not in the direction where it was shot out the barrel because of such poor ballistics. And I want to know if that is really a myth or if that's really true. And we've got this 3D printed Hoffman Tactical AR-15 lower that I wanted to try it out with. And we've got a KAK Industries upper using all KAK parts. We're going to see how this does. This is a KAK flash can. I have this on here because, good Lord, this is essentially a flashbang. And it doesn't serve much more of a purpose other than scaring the living out of whoever you're shooting this at and blinding yourself or your enemy, I guess. So with that said, we're going to use one of these KAK flash cans. It's not a suppressor. As you can see, it's hollow in there. It just does a really good job of suppressing the flash. And I know the flash is exciting, but if you want to see the flash out of this thing with like a normal flash hider on it, check out my other video on this where I do a quick little montage of me shooting it. And good Lord, the flames are massive. But for now, we're going to keep it low-key and try it with this setup. I did make one change to this gun, and I changed the pistol grip. This is a Middleton-made pistol grip, and it's printed in Polymaker PA6 CF. So that's a CF-filled nylon, carbon fiber-filled nylon. It's nice and grippy, and I really like Middleton-made. Makes some really cool stuff, so check them out. Before we get into this video, I want to say I am on Instagram at
iPrintGuns,
Twitter at Printing Guns. If you want to give me a follow on my socials, that would be excellent. Thank you. Before I get zucked, I need lots of followers.
Zucked.
Lastly, we have a new sponsor to this channel. I want to thank KAK Industry. They have come to the rescue. I wouldn't be able to continue this channel without them. And I have a Patreon, and I have some really loyal Patreon supporters, which I don't want to forget about. But it just was not feasible unless I could get a sponsor for this channel to keep going, because I do everything myself. I edit, shoot, print, build the guns, and make the music for the channel. So thank you to KAK Industry. Who is KAK? KAK is the sole distributor of the Shockwave Blades pistol stabilizer. And in addition to that, they also are a manufacturer of a lot of OE components, some big brands that you would be kind of surprised that KAK makes the parts for. They also have a massive precision machining facility that cranks out 500,000 parts per month. So shouts out to them for being the sponsors of this channel. Thank you, KAK. Anyway, without further ado, let's see if this keyholing thing is a real thing or a myth. Internet commenters, get ready. Let's do this. All right, so we got our super short-barreled 5.56 AR, 3D printed lower, Hoffman Tactical. I've got 5 rounds of 5.56. It's full metal jacket, M193 Winchester. I'm gonna put down range, and we're gonna see how this does. And I'm gonna shoot a couple at around 25 yards, and then I'm gonna start moving back a little bit and see if we get any different results. Let's give her, bud. Here we go. All right. I don't see a keyhole there. We're gonna keep on going. All right, that's 3. Let's go have a look. All right, what do we got over here? Let's see. Not a very tight grouping, but don't see any keyholing here. Now, I want to see if I move back a little bit if we get any different results, but those look pretty much like just circular holes. That one got torn up a little bit on the side, but that looks pretty normal to me. If you guys have ever gotten into any arguments about ballistics on YouTube comments or Reddit, drop a like and comment. You know, keyboard warriors, we love you. All right, I apologize, the sun is super bright, but over there we have our target. We're at about, I don't know, 40, 50 yards-ish. So let's see if we get anything else, any differences in this one. All right, let's go take a look at it. All right. Well, I definitely missed one. I was trying to acquire the sights. I have my foggy ass goggles on, but I do not see any keyholing here. So far, it appears that seems like the keyholing theory is not really holding up with the short barrel AR. Now, I know that when a AR barrel gets worn out and is ready for replacement, keyholing can happen. This is a brand new barrel from KAK, and I haven't had any issues with it. So, and it's not keyholing. So, I think we should try a little bit with 223, and maybe I'll move back as far as I can. This is a gun that's not really meant for long distance shooting. Pretty obvious there, but we'll try to move it back to around 50 or maybe 50 yards and see if that changes anything. But something's telling me keyholing theory is falling flat right now. All right, let's do it. I know it's very bright in the background and I'm kind of dark. Can't really help it. All right, we got a PMag full of Red Army Standard steel case 223. So this is a technically different caliper right now. It'll just be interesting to see if anything changes, but we're a little bit farther away. We're about 60, 50 definitely, maybe 60-ish yards. So let's give it a shot. All right, let's keep trying here. One more. All right, let's go check it out. I only put 2 on target, of course. Not a terrible grouping, I suppose, of the other ones are completely not on target, but I don't see any keyholing. So once again, we got circles in the target. tried 2 different types of ammunition, 223 and 556, steel case and brass, full metal jacket, and we didn't see any keyholing. So yeah, it's not even a 5-inch barrel, but from 60 yards, it's at least not keyholing. Am I super accurate with the iron sights on there? No. Those aren't very nice iron sights either, so I gotta put a red dot on it or something if I'm trying to get more accuracy. But for our test, it appears that the keyholing is a myth. And I'm sure out there, some of you guys will maybe do a further test, but hitting targets past 100 with a 4-inch barrel AR is, you're reaching. Anyway, that's been another episode of Print, Shoot, Repeat, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back with more content very soon. Love you guys. Peace.